Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and turn on notifications so that you will receive alerts when there are new episodes. Go get it.
That's what I tell them. I've been grinding for so long, I wake up and chase my goals. I go out and I go get it. How to code, that's all I know. I don't succeed, then I don't breathe. Success, what does it mean? If I conquer all my goals, then I'm living out my dream. Dig deep, go out and get it. Success Chronicles. Compete until it's finished. Success Chronicles. Go take care of your business. Success Chronicles. It's deeper than just winning. Success Chronicles.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Chip Baker coming to you with another episode of the Success Chronicles. Today, we're here with my guy, Mr. Simone Hicks, a great man, a jack of all trades, doing some great things to make a positive difference in our world. And I'm so thankful to have him on this episode of the Success Chronicles. So first off, thanks so much for taking the time.
Hey, I appreciate it, Chip, man. Thanks for inviting me to interview with you.
Yes, sir. Well, let's dive into it. I know off air we talked a little bit about your story. If you don't mind, share your story with the audience and let's track your story till now.
Okay. Well, like I said earlier, I'm just a regular guy. I mean, nothing too special. Grew up here outside of Savannah, Georgia. Oldest of two children. My dad was a loyal Amtrak employee for almost 30 years. My mom worked for Gulfstream here in the area. You know, Gulfstream headquarters is here. Raised in a Christian household. My dad is a pastor, and fortunately, the woman that I married, her dad is a pastor. So
That's
have
awesome.
it on both sides. Went through life. Had a lot of cousins. So my dad was the middle child out of 10 kids. So needless to say, cousins were always my best friends.
Yeah.
And I was always the youngest of the group, so they took care of me and kept me away from things that would harm me. And moving on through, I attended Georgia Southern University, where I graduated with a degree in finance. Left there, did some management jobs, and then I became an elementary school teacher. So I've been teaching special education in the Savannah-Chatham County public school system since 2006. So needless to say that I've had a lot of experience trying to encourage kids to believe in themselves, because that's the key to the whole thing. Went back to school, earned an MBA, left teaching for a little while and became a warehouse manager. And that was one of the most eye-opening experiences that I ever had, because I got a chance to meet people that were like me, but different from me. The warehouse was located about 40 miles outside of Savannah. So it's generally the rural area. And things were a lot different for them. And I would try my best to help, say little things to encourage, but I became aware of all the limitations that they have, things that their environment imposes on them. So that led me to pursue a higher degree of education so I can do something about that problem, because people will listen to you if you have some letters or some things behind you. If you can say that you're a doctor, then what you say carries more credibility. So I did that to find a way to help them. And in the meantime, I came back to teaching, still helping kids, still trying to help my friends in rural areas just come out of where they are, just to better their own situations. And now I'm here with Chip, the highlight.
Let's go. Well, I just want to commend you, first off, for doing the things that you're doing. I mean, it takes a special person to just, live a life where people can see the God in you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And just by your actions, by your continued steps to attain knowledge and to have growth in your personal life so that you can be a symbol of what it should look like.
Exactly.
It's not an easy thing to do. And I just commend you for that.
Well, I appreciate it. I mean, you always, I tell kids, adults, everybody that people are always watching you.
Yes.
But they're always watching you, but it's not always for the bad things.
Yeah.
They're watching you for the good things too. see how to do things. Always should carry yourself in a manner that's that portrays who you are.
Yeah.
You know, you have to find yourself and do that. So I always try to teach my children that, and anybody that I come across when I do my sermons, you know, I just want them to put themselves out there, be genuine, and follow what thus says the Lord. I mean, especially if you're a Christian and you are in that line.
There it is. Well, what are 3 things you've accomplished in your life that you're proud of?
So if I had to say 3 things, man, it's hard to decide. Well, you know what? No, the first thing was answering the call to the ministry. I was called to be a minister when I was about 17 years old. And I became a minister, an ordained minister later on when I was about 35. So there is definitely a story behind that. Very interesting, but that is definitely an accomplishment. And the accomplishment is just saying, okay, Lord, I'll do it.
Yeah.
So that's definitely something I'm proud of. The second thing is just deciding to embrace the person that I am. Many people don't take the chance to embrace themselves. They try to be someone else. And as a teacher, you probably know this, that kids, they see through you if you try to be someone else. I remember my first year teaching, one of my mentors said, Hicks, don't go in there showing your teeth. And that means like don't smile at them. And
to Christmas.
Don't show your teeth.
Christmas break. Yeah.
Yeah. So and during this time I was teaching at inner city school, so it was a little rough. So I tried to be like him. You know, he was like what's the dude name from Lean on Me?
Joe Clark.
Joe Clark. He said he would watch Joe Clark movie twice a year, after Christmas break and at the beginning of the year, to try to keep the energy going. So here I go. I'm going and they being Joe Clark Jr. Didn't work.
Yeah, that ain't you. That ain't, yeah.
That wasn't me.
Right.
They saw through that. So, but when I became myself, you know, I talked to them. I made them laugh, made them smile. I embraced who I was. I mean, like I told you before, I'm the biggest nerd you'll ever meet.
Yeah.
If you look behind me, I got all kinds of nerdy stuff up there. I mean, but that's me. When I decided to do that, then the rest of me could open up and accept more. So deciding to just be myself was like one of the best things ever.
I love it.
And the last thing is just, you know, starting a family, marrying my wife, and being here with my children. You know, I'm a family man. This is what I do. Friday nights, I'm at home. You know, I'm with the kids. Yeah. I like my kids. I love my wife.
Yeah.
That's me. So those are the 3 things that if I had to say I'm most proud of is that.
That's awesome. I love it. You know, just hearing you talk about your story and the things you're proud of, being a minister, deciding to embrace the person you are, and starting a family. I would consider all of that to be hugely successful. So let's hit on success. What's your definition of success?
Well, you know what? When I define success, it's up to the individual.
Yeah.
So a lot of people try to match success to someone else. They compare themselves to other people and say, okay, they're doing this, I need to do this. That's what makes me successful. But what my argument is to define your own success. And the way I define success is that if I do something and I put forth the best effort that I could, I'm successful. You know, it's like that old saying, when you shoot for the stars and hit the moon. Always shoot for the stars, but even if you hit the moon, you're successful and higher than everybody else. Because the thing is, most people don't put forth the effort. They don't do what it takes. So if you put forth your number 1 effort, you reach deep down inside and you did everything that you could, then you're successful. And you probably can attest to this, you know, when working with students. You know, they try to compare themselves to other students. You know, this person is making these grades. They wear this, they do that. But in all these years of working with special education kids, you know, I've learned that when people set their own goals for success and try not to be someone else, then the odds of being successful increase dramatically.
Man, and effort counts.
I'm telling you know,
like
it's
effort counts.
You know, it's like in church, people say that they pray. A person was like, well, I'm praying for a job. I'm praying God is going to bring me a job. But God can't bring you the job if you never go fill out the application. So that's effort. You got to do something to get something. Stuff just don't come for free.
I love it. I love it. Well, great analogy, a great definition of success. Before we get off, if you don't mind sharing with the audience where they can go follow you and check you out and show you some love.
Oh, yeah, definitely. All right, y'all. I'm definitely have a presence on YouTube. Look for Simone Hicks on YouTube. A lot of motivational speaking, a lot of good old school knowledge with some new school flair. So, you know, come check that out. Also, I have a second channel, The Small Business Professor, where I take what I've learned from business and apply it to the world and try to explain things in a way that people can understand it. So check that out. And lastly, my daughter and I have a little video podcast that we put together called Dad and Kayla. Kayla's a 15-year-old girl, and here I am, gray-haired dad. So we talk about the world and just her viewpoint on things and the parent viewpoint on things. So please go check that out.
That's awesome. Well, again, I want to say thank you so much for taking the time to interview with the Success Chronicles, and I wish you continued success.
Definitely, brother. Be blessed. God bless you. God bless what you're doing, and I appreciate it.
All right. Well, thank you guys for checking out this episode. We'll see you next time. God bless.
All right. Bless y'all. Peace.
Go get it.